What's up, everybody? Whoa, what is this? On time? No way. How you guys doing? That's right. Occasionally I can show up on time, believe it or not. Alright, let's get a tweet out real quick, though. Real quick, like. Um, hmm. Hang on, hang on. Cutoffs. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And I gotta change one other thing. Alright. Okay. Tweeter time. Dearest at Marvel Champions. It's an early Christmas miracle. I'm on time. Okay. Yes, I am now alive. Okay. Tweet. Okay. Alright, cool. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I can finally catch you up. Miguel, what's up? By the way, opened my first 3 Cavaliers. 3 Richards didn't have. Three. I read that as just 3 Richards. I was like, what's 3 Richards? I completely skipped over the word star. Wow. It's going to be one of those nights, huh? 3-star Richards didn't have. 3-star doo-doo. Boo, boo. No, never mind. And freaking 5-star Medusa. Nice, man. First 3 Cavs. I'd say it was successful. That's awesome. Guess he's finally uncollected. Jay Bailey, man. Congrats. Usually I'm never able to attend streams because it's late, but I'm happy to be here. Matt, welcome. And I understand the vampire hours don't work for everybody, but welcome nonetheless. Ishuda, first one in here. We got Pixie Bell, Miguel, Ian Pinch. What's up, everybody? Alright, we need to get started right away because of a few things. Number one, I'm capped out on energy. And as I said yesterday, I should probably be starting the Halls of Heroes thing. But I'm not gonna do that right now. Maybe I'll do that another time. I don't know. Right now, no, this team's good. Just gonna go in this quest. Keep chipping away at the monthly event quest, just because it's a quick energy dump. And then I can go back to the arena, which I've been neglecting. A couple things came up, and I'm just gonna go for the 3-star. I'm just gonna go for the 3-star Silver Surfer instead of the 3 and 4. So we'll have to just settle on that. But next round, I will likely go for him. We'll see. Wonder how many people fall asleep while watching? A lot, probably. I imagine, I don't know, we usually have like 300 or 400 people in here or something like that. I imagine by the end of the stream, only about 3 or 4 are still awake out of those 300 or 400. Yo, BG, haven't been able to watch much lately, but have finals, but I'm at this point where I'm sure I'm screwed, so who cares? Oh no, dude. I was hoping you were like, finals are over and done with and all that. Gotta stay up till 4:30 to catch a train to NYC. Well, Weck, I can keep you awake. Maybe. Actually, I'll probably put you to sleep, but if you wake up, then maybe you'll make it to the train station on time. Hello, hey Star, how you doing? Can't sleep unless I'm watching BG stream. Well, that's good, man. It's good. I'll put you to sleep. Don't worry. I got you. Call me Mr. Sandman. What's up, Carl? How you doing? How's this war going? I think we're doing good overall, but how are you personally doing? Is Cable 5-star unduped good? He's my second 5-star. The first one being Blade. Unfortunately, no. But hey, 1 out of 2 is still really good, man. Your first 5-star is an amazing one. Cable, even if he was awakened, is not so good. You know, it's not like you can't use him, but he's really not anything too special. So, better luck on your next crystal. Keep using that blade. Keep ranking up other 4-star champions and all that in the meantime. I have a serious question. Currently in Alliance War, I'm on path 6 and did the 2 all or nothing fight. Second fight was Doctor Strange, and I have a vulnerability boost on. Got hit by an L3, lost half of my health. How? I don't know. I don't think there's any type of interaction with his awakened ability that would have him nullify that. His counter spell awakened ability. I don't know. I have no clue. If anyone else in here has an idea. The only thing I could think of is, like, are you sure it was still active since it was the second fight? The first fight didn't take, like, extra long or something, did it? Thought so, Rip. Yeah, it happens, man. We all pull champs that are not the best. Finals are over this Friday. After that, Arena Grind at 6.4 beta testing. I think 6.4 is better than 6.3 based on my observations on the beta. Oh yeah, 6.4 beta is out right now, right? Hey, question for the 6.4 beta people: is it limited to just 6.4, or is it where you can go back and do other things? I don't even have a reason like to. I wouldn't have had a reason to go back even if I was in there, but mostly just out of curiosity. Hey, little Nancy boy, we had a big boring safety meeting yesterday at the office. One of the workers lost a thumb because of a skill saw. Well, at least we got to drink during the meeting. Wow. A drunk safety meeting? Damn. Well, that really sucks to the guy who lost a thumb. Yowza. Whew, man. Hold on 1 second, guys. This freaking go away. I keep getting the same email and it's killing me. Okay, there we go. Blocked. It's one of those promotional things, and I'm like, okay, you know, they're not gonna bother me. It's just a promo thing, whatever. I'll just ignore the email. And I keep seeing it pop up on my phone over and over and over again for like a week and a half now, and I just had enough. That's that. Tomorrow is 6.4 beta day stream. I'm not in the beta, so. But I will be doing Variant 4 day stream, so there's that. Sunspot or Namor? Namor for me personally, but it also depends on what you're doing. It's not that Namor is better in every situation. I just think that overall he's the better of the 2 champions to rank up. Going good for me. No deaths yet. And only one more mini assignment. Nihilus on 53. I've died there before, though, so we'll see. But let's get the W at any rate. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm already done with my war fights for this war. All done. I'm so happy that they're all done. Originally, it was planned that like I wasn't going to be cleared till the morning, which is fine. But I do prefer to get it out of the way at night, so don't have to even think about it tomorrow. Just sit back, let everyone else do their thing, and yeah, feels good. Yes, it was still active because I took a pic of all my boosts still after the second fight. Damn, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see any comments about... Maybe I missed them, but I didn't see any comments from other people saying they knew what happened. I would... I mean, sucks, but I would send in like a support ticket or something like that. they're not going to give you the points back, but maybe they'll give you like potions back or something like that. I've never sent in support tickets myself for mishaps in war, for bugs in war, I should say. But some alliance mates have, and they've had mixed results. I think some people actually did get some items back from facing certain bugs in war. So if that was a bug, because I think it is, then maybe they'll help you out there. BG took Thing to rank 5 to pair up with Torch. Hopefully get to use him someday. Dude. Hopefully can get all oh jeez, hold on. All 4 of the Fantastic Four members up. And get to use all 4 of them one day. I think that'd be really cool. But nice, dude. That is awesome. That's what my parents are watching or listening to, Singing in the Rain. Wait. Hold on. Watching or listening to. Okay. Because that's just a song, right? Or is that like when he said watching? What is up, my party people? Dakota Shepherd, what's up, man? How you doing? All right, let's go hit that arena and hit it hard. Cause yeah, I'm way behind. I'm gonna be boosting, popping all these. Actually, yeah, no. Let's just go pop boost straight away. You heathen. Hey. All right, hold on. Let me. Should I pop? Maybe I should pop the greater solo crystals, actually. Nah, we'll just keep popping arena crystals. I'll pop those another time. I was thinking if I pop those, then I can get some more maxed out sig levels on the 3 stars and everything, but that's alright. Alright, where's the arena crystals at? The arena boost crystals, I should say, not the actual arena crystals, because I already passed one of those. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Man, I need to do a crystal cleanup. Is it movie/musical? Oh, it is? Okay. I didn't know. Did you have Invisible Woman rank 3, Torch rank 5, Thing rank 5, Doom rank 5, no Mr. Fantastic. Cody, you're almost there though, man, when you think about it. You'll get a Mr. Fantastic one day, I'm sure. And then having them all ranked up, dude. That'd be so cool. Human Torch doesn't really need his awakening ability? Yeah, that is correct. I agree. Does not need it. How's BG in the chat doing? I went to my work Christmas party and didn't win anything at the giveaway. I tried to give people $20 for different things they won. Well, bummer, man. Cool. Popped open 130 of these crystals. 101 of them were cosmic boosts. Just kidding. I know that's a visual bug. Alright. Let's get out of here. Black Servim sent it over to saying, I forgot to wipe. I'm guessing you died in war because you forgot to wipe off your phone. That happens to the best of us, man. Sorry to hear that. Can't imagine anything else that you'd be talking about in any kind of inappropriate way. Forgot to wipe. Yeah. Happens to all of us, dude. Black Seraphim, thank you very much for the 2. Slap. Thanks, man. BG, what am I doing awake? You're watching a bald, middle-aged guy play Marvel Contest of Champions, I guess. I don't know, man. Get some rest, dude. Get some rest. Does Nick Fury need to be awakened? I mean, sort of. And not really at the same time. I want to throw in some lower ones, because I'm still not at 3x multiplier. Let's throw in you, and you. He sort of does and doesn't need to at the same time. Like, offense. I think defensively he needs the awaken ability for sure. I think offensively you can get by without it. But of course it's a nice safety net to have, and not just a safety net. You can kind of use it in different ways to your advantage. You could, you know, during my 6.3 Legends run, I used it against a Void that I was running Suicides, and going up against a high attack value Void, I wanted to use some type of champion that didn't have any debuffs, but I didn't want to bring in, you know, some of my robot champions and other champions that are poison and bleed immune, like fully immune. Not like Omega Red where he just has the resistance, but the bleed debuff stays there. My fully immune ones, they're not the fastest. So I went with Nick Fury, and when I lost my first life, then I shrugged off both debuffs, and then the fight against Void was fine. I think it was fine, at least. Honestly, I don't remember during the run. But I think it worked. So you can do little things like that, and of course, he does crazy amounts of damage. The real Nick Fury. So it's pretty good to have him awakened, but you also, like, I don't know, the whole idea of like intentionally dying, I don't think I don't think that should be your primary goal most of the time. You know, even if the fake version of Nick Fury is not as powerful, it's still better to use him than risk actually dying. So plus he's great for synergies and stuff like that too, so you can still throw him on the team for a number of reasons. Hey BG, is Blade worth a 5-star generic awakening gem? Also, could you put the Stark Spidey cutoff, please? Well, that cutoff has been cut off. As far as Blade goes, he can still be worth it, yeah. I think it kind of depends on where you're at in the game. Nick Fury, Nick Fury, geez, still talking about Nick Fury. Blade, he can save you a lot of resources, you know. So I think people hit a certain point in the game where, like, Blade is still useful, but they start to use him less and less because of how many bleed immune champions got added. And a lot of the harder defenders are bleed immune and stuff like that, so Blade doesn't really shine in those fights. But, you know, if you're still going through Act 5, let's say, and even beyond, it can debatably be worth it. But if you're still going through Act 5, or if you still have that to go through, then yeah, I would say it's worth it. The amount of resources that Blade can save you, you can take those saved resources and, you know, take the saved units, buy masteries, or buy special offers that Kabam comes out with, things like that. Or you know, you could still use your units to buy like revives and stuff too, and energy refills, but you won't have to buy as many. So the amount of resources that you saved makes that generic gem worth it, because of his healing ability. So. But if you're already done with Act 5, like I said, it's debatable. Not as easy of a decision, and I don't. Hard to say if you should or not. Why you pick this time to stream? It all goes back to when I was working full time, and I basically worked from 4 p.m. sometimes a little bit earlier than that. But for the most part, it was like 4 p.m. and I would get home around 1 a.m. And then, yeah, I gave myself like 30 minutes in case I was running late at work or something like that. Or just to grab a little bit of food, because I was also riding my bike to work, so I didn't really pack a lot of food with me. And I never got takeout food or anything like that. So I would come home, eat a little bit. Actually, there was a bunch of times where I would just crash and take like a 20-minute nap because I was so tired. And then I would start up a stream. And yeah, those streams, they started. I was on the East Coast at that time too, so they started at 1:30 a.m. Eastern time, and then eventually quit my job and now moved over to the West Coast. and it's kind of a more normal time now, actually, on the West Coast. But yeah, I don't know, it's a good time to do it. It's the end of the day. I have more energy during the daytime, and I don't really want to use that on this game and streaming and stuff like that. Like, streaming's fun, talking to you guys, hanging out, all this fun and all that, but I consider it more of that, more of fun and less of like trying to be entertaining kind of thing, you know? I joke around sometimes and say like, yeah, professional streamer, but I'm not really a professional streamer, man. I just like to play some games. So yeah, this is just my chill time after the day is done, pretty much. Flaccid Alpha Male, what a name. Sending over $2 saying, nicer beard, Cap Infinity or Mr. Fantastic. Hashtag Flaccid Life. Wow. Okay then. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Alpha Male. I'm gonna have to abbreviate your name because of the reasons that I said. A different stream where, depending on what is put up on screen, people will try to push the limits and see what they can get away with. So I'm gonna put it up as Alpha Male. Thank you very much. But the better beard, oof, probably Beardo. You know, I'm gonna have to go take a look at him after this. I think, like, they're just the face of Mr. Fantastic. It's really well done. Where, like, you know, it's got like that thin-looking face or whatever. There's like low body fat or something. I don't know. And the beard kind of goes along nicely with that. But hold on, let me take a look. Let me double check this. We got Last Sarnian here too. What's up, Last Sarnian? Saying, hey BG, heard the 7-year-old tell his mom that he would rather have me attend the parent/teacher conference at his school because 99% of my reactions to authority figures are just shrugs. Dude, you should totally go. I would think the same way if I was the 7-year-old. Alright, let me see. Let's look at the beards real quick. Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, look at that. Look how it... Well, you know, it's not even as easy to see in this, actually, compared to the profile. It's a good-looking beard, man. It's a good-looking beard, well-groomed. You can tell, man, you know? And then Beardo. Oh, I mean, come on. Yeah, it's got to be Beardo for me. Well, I take it back. I think I'm going Mr. Fantastic. This is tough, man. They're both some good-looking beards. Kabam's artist, whoever their beard artist is, needs a raise. The one on She-Hulk is really good too. Alright, let's get back to the arena. What arena you grinding? I'm going for the 3-star Silver Surfer. And item use is on, and well, even if it wasn't on, I'd be popping these boosts either way, so. BG, I'm no longer Alliance List. Roboto. Nice, dude. I hope you landed in a good home. Has to be Beardo. You can set your watch to that beard. That's true, man. That's true. BG, you going to do 6.4 Legends Run when it comes out? I'm not sure. I don't know. I really enjoy taking my time with it more than doing a Legends Run these days. So I want to say no, but I guess we're going to find out soon enough if I got the top 60 for 6.3. We're going to find out in about a week or so. Sometime this coming week, I think. Usually they're pretty quick with it, at least. And yeah, I don't know, man. If I didn't get top 60, I guess I'd be more inclined to do it just to get the exclusive champ. But if I did get top 60, probably not. I don't know. Even if I didn't get the top 60, I don't know. Like getting an exclusive champion is really cool and all, but I mean, it's less. What am I doing? Like, am I taking away fun from myself just to go after this exclusive champion? That's kind of what I'm doing. I don't know. Black Seraphim sending over another 2, saying Cap Infinity looks like Mel Gibson. He does a bit, yeah. Black Seraphim, thank you very much for another 2. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Pulling up a picture. Just because it's been a while since I looked at him. He does a bit, yeah. You can see it somewhat. In some pictures at least, and in other pictures, maybe not so much. It's been a long time since I've seen one of his movies. It's probably Lethal Weapon 15 or something like that. ABG just did Variant 4 100% earlier today, and every single 2016 rank up gem I got was Cosmic. Every 2016 gem I got from Variant 3 was Cosmic 2. Pretty bummed. Thoughts on gem trade-in idea like Tier 4 class Catalyst? It needs to be better than the Tier 4 class Catalyst in my opinion. That's one of the flaws of the system, I would say. Like the rewards from these variants, they're sick. All these rank up gems, you get to rank up so many different champions, really flesh out your roster for like the variants totally feel rewarding, right? Compared to some content where it's like, ah man, this was pretty rough. Doesn't feel like it didn't feel like the rewards were worth it and stuff like that, right? But the variants, the rewards feel good. But if you get all of the same class type, well, the variants feel a lot less good. Like, I don't know, man. It's a little too much RNG. I think it was all right when it first came out. Like, you know, if you got all the same class type, well, it kind of sucked. But at least you probably had champions to use them on, even if they weren't the most useful champions or something, right? But 4 variants later, if you're still getting all the same class type, what do you do? What if you already ranked up all your champions? What the hell are you supposed to do with these gems? Like, it was good that they changed it from just 2015 to 2015 and 2016. But, hey man, there weren't that many 2016 Science champions, right? What do you do when you're done ranking up Quake? Wait, it was Quake that was... Wait, was that 2016 or was that 2017? Oh man, now I'm not even sure. Yo, BG, what do you think this gifting event will be like? Exactly like last year or similar? Pretty much, yeah. I expect it to be very close to last year. Just slightly different rewards in the greater gifting crystal, which we can kind of already look at in game, even though we don't know the full amounts and stuff. BG, I finished Variant 3 today. I got Cosmic Awakening Gem. Who should I awaken? Corvus rank 5 or Hyperion rank 4? Also have Generic Awakening Gem. Can rank 5 hype if he is duped. Other rank 5 blades sent. Corvus thing. Omega Red. Goal. Variant 4. Variant 2. Act 6. I'd probably say just give it to Corvus. That cheat death that he has can save you a lot of resources. Hyperion's a fantastic champion, but much like Corvus, you can play him unawakened. You already have a lot of other champions that you could use there in the meantime, and your Corvus is already ranked up and everything. So I would probably go with Corvus personally. As much as I like hype, yeah, that cheat death is just, it's really nice to have. Not being able to, you know, being immune to death. Yeah. Maybe a Nexus style Awakening Gem Crystal. Ooh. Instead of Awakening Gem. Hold on. Did you possibly mean Rank Up Gem? Because that's the first thing that came to mind when you said that, and we were just talking about the 2015, 2016 Rank Up Gems. If it was Nexus style like that, that'd be, for those, that'd be good. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. But yeah, I mean the same thing with the Awakening Gem. They could totally do that. They could totally do that too. Yeah, both Awakening or Rank Up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, for like a special thing, I could see that. Maybe not all the time, but yeah. I also think that, you know, it's kind of too late to change it now, but oh crap, I forgot the boost. Did I forget to boost last round too? I don't even remember. Anyway, it's kind of too late to change it now, but like if their intention was to release all these different variants, then I think it would have been a better idea just to like remove the RNG side of things a bit, and just like for variant 1, have 3 different class types. They're set in stone for, you know, each of the chapters. Chapter 1 you get skill, chapter 2, you know, and so on. And then variant 2 would be the other 3 class types that were not in variant 1. And yeah, if they just did that, I think that would actually be better. I like to some extent I like RNG. As a matter of fact, I like it a lot. I think that's one of the key things that makes this game so good, is that everybody ends up with different champions. Our rosters are not the same. We gravitate towards the same champions because they're so good, but when you don't have those champions, you got to make tough calls, and even if you have those champions, you still sometimes have to make those tough calls. But I also think it's really fun to target certain things and have a way to, you know, like if you let's say you had a Venom that you really wanted to rank up, and you knew that completing a certain chapter was gonna give you that rank up gem. I think that'd be really cool. Especially the way the variants work, where let's say the Cosmic Gem was in variant 1, and it was in the 2nd chapter, so you know that you need to rank up like Tech and Mystic champions if you wanted to get that Cosmic Gem, something like that, you know. I think that'd be really fun. Chris sent it over too, saying, BG, are you bringing Sexy back? Yes. Next question. I don't even know how to respond to that. Am I bringing Sexy back? Sure, yeah. Was it gone? Where'd it go? Chris, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it, man. Brian, I thought you hate Corvus. I kind of do. After my Legends run, the health pools, they're just a little too high. Oh, and of course, by the way, if you check the store today, let's go take a little look. Checking the store, if I could have delayed my Legends run just a little bit. Hey, there they are. Finally, 200% Cosmic boosts. It's good that they, like, in a way, it's a good thing that these are showing up now. I would have been real sad if they showed up like the day after my run and other people still had time to use them. Because I'm kind of hoping that other people were in the same boat where it was like they didn't have the boosts either. Like if you didn't wait till the end, you could, there was plenty of times throughout the month where you could have used the boost, but if you waited until the end like I did, it was impossible. Hold on, let me just see something. I'm on the forums. Can't remember the exact date for the cutoff, but I think it was yesterday, right? Let me see. 6.3. Where are you at? Here we go. Karina's mission. I'm until December 13th at 10 a.m. Okay, so yeah. Basically, I mean, yesterday it was Thursday was like your last day to do it, really. Because you had to be done by 10 a.m. yesterday, or 10 a.m. Friday. So, yeah. Anyway. Today I learned amber is an eye color. Apparently I have amber eyes. Yes, I could have told you this as your husband. I disagree. Knowing what kind of gem you will get will put a lot of people on hold if they don't need it. It's like grinding for a champion that you don't need. It's more fun the way it is. Interesting. I do think you're right that it would put people off from completing certain content. But you still get the 100% rewards. So, I don't know. Fun fact, Brian hates looking at eyes. That's actually true, yeah. You show 1 stars? Yeah, sure. I don't have all the 1 stars, by the way. There are more that exist than what you see here. I think I might have gotten one of these out of the collector crystals. I can't remember. I hate looking at eyes up close, to clarify. I hate when people like, I don't know, man, the eyeball is weird, or when people like do weird things like if you like pull your face down like this and you could see like the red. Oh man, freaks me out. All right, let's go back to the arena. Missing 1-star Wolverine like me. Is that the only one? Like flipping an eyelid? Oh, don't even. Black Seraphim sending over. Black Seraphim sending over 2. Thanks, man. And can I come live with you? Son, you should have thought about that before you put the cherry bomb in the toilet and we had to ship you out to boarding school. You can't return home until you're done with your studies, and by then you'll be too old and you'll have to get your own place. Black Seraphim, thank you for the now $6. I appreciate it, man. Pops, I'm going to make you proud. 455 Nightcrawler next level up event. Ooh, Miguel. I like it. I like me some Nightcrawler. Quick hit. Okay, kids, be good. Papa's a little tipsy and has to go night-night. All right, Dysentery Joe. Have a good one, man. PG, do you have a good Map 5 Alliance to recommend for a 7.2k Prestige player? I do not, but there's a lot of people in here, and maybe someone in here can assist you with that, possibly. You got to take 4 to 5. Should I use Dupe Sparky? Is he of some use in Act 6, or wait for Warlock, Ghost, or Guillotine 2099 to have Tech Gem for them? I did find Stark Spidey useful against a couple of things in Act 6, but it wasn't a ton of things. That's kind of up to you. Like, Stark Spidey's a good champion. Personally, I would prefer to go with another champion. but I think it's a pretty personal thing. Like, some people love Stark Spidey, some people don't. Yeah, I'm one of those that don't. So yeah. Oh man. You're not even my real dad. Shut up. Son, go to your room. BG, how the hell did you get a 1-star Jugs? And sorry to say the Variant 4 final boss is going to suck for you. I got collector crystals. It was probably in the collector crystals, but I don't remember. There were like 50 units a pop, and I got like 3,000 units worth. It was a big mistake. At the time, I was like, yeah, what else am I going to spend my units on? I just want to get all the champions. And then some of the champions they brought back in other ways, and that's when I realized, like, oh yeah, this was a terrible mistake. Like so there was like some 2 stars that were exclusive to the collector crystal for a time, and then they were like, oh, here's the Spider-Verse crystal or something, and and some of those champions are in that crystal, and then here's this other type of crystal. It's like, oh man, damn it, I could have just got these for free. Never again. Hadouken sending over $2 saying, read last, Beaver. Okay, Hadouken, thank you very much for all that you are. I'm not sure who this could possibly be. Let's see. Well, I can't find your last message, but I did find this other message here saying, that's true, but going through a variant just for the 5 stars is a bit much, especially variant 1 or variant 2. But I could be wrong. It requires a lot of resources just to get a crystal and pull Moon Knight. That's true, but what about the rank up gems? It's not I mean, to get like a 5-star crystal or something like that, yeah, it wouldn't be worth it. But like a rank up, like a big old rank up gem, man, I don't know. I think it could be worth it. I think it'd be good. But you're right. There are some people. I mean, some people avoid that content regardless. They don't give a damn. They're just not interested in any of the variant difficulties, or maybe only some of them. Variant 1 seems to be the variant that everyone really wants to avoid, because it is the hardest, and you get the same rewards for doing any of them. But actually, technically, you get better rewards for the later ones, just because they're 2015 and 2016 gems. I don't know. It would just be cool to be able to target certain things. I still think something else that would have been really good to put in the variants would be exclusive champions. You complete this 100%, you get a champion. You know, even if the champion's not great. Like for the Magneto one, they could have gave us 5-star white Magneto. You know, it's just cool. Like, oh, okay, cool. If you want this character, here's how you do it. You don't have to rely on the crystals or something. Which, and again, yeah, nobody's really like, oh, white Magneto, wow, yeah. But I don't know, like I think that would have been cooler than just re-releasing them in the crystals. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool that they're in the dungeon crystals, so maybe not. But, yeah. Variant 1 has less rewards in fragments and stuff, too. Does it? Huh. Tweet if you can. What do we got here, B. Daniels? I can do the Twitters. Ooh. Just got through it, but still slick out here. Effing slow going. Damn, dude. Yeah, that does not look good. Where are you at right now? Okay. Man, you're on the border of like, well, I guess it's only 2 different states, but yeah. Dang, dude. Well, happy you're through it. Driving in the snow it kind of sucks. It's kind of fun if you don't really have to go anywhere, and you're only out there for a little while. But man, if you're out there for any extended amount of time, at a certain point, your foot just wants to get a little bit heavy, wants to go a little bit faster. Of course, that ain't good. Zolo Harris sent it over to saying last two, please, sir. My message cut out. Okay. Zolo, thank you very much for the two. Let me see. Last two. Here we go. Conflicted about first rank 5. Awaken Luke Cage, Infinity Man, or Unawakened Magic, Namor, Medusa. Or keep waiting. I've done nothing but completion of Act 5 in no rush, though I've been playing long enough to do anything except lab. I would honestly keep waiting. None of those champions screamed rank 5. You know? Luke Cage, I think he's good at rank 4. That's where he should stay. He'll be useful in some situations as a rank 4 going forward, but taking him up to rank 5, you know, I know a few people that have done it, and yeah, I mean, they did it, like, number one, it wasn't their first rank 5, the people that I know, at least. And number two, it was a long time ago before we had all these crazy champions get added to the game. So, yeah. Luke Cage doesn't get used in a ton of different situations to be worth rank 5-ing. I do like him, though. Infinity Man. Infinity Man's a solid champion. I mean, I just took mine to rank 5, but it's another case with Infinity Man where I don't necessarily think he should be your first rank 5. Like, if you really like him, if you really like Infinity Man, then there's nothing wrong with it. Infinity Man, I think he's got some cool things going for him, and he's got some interesting utility that could be. I mean, kind of say the same thing about Luke Cage. Actually, no, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't do it, actually. I just wouldn't do it. Infinity Man is he's a good champion to have at rank 5 eventually, but not for your first one. That's my advice, at least. You're certainly welcome to go any way you want with it, but that's my advice. And then Magic, Namor, Medusa. They're, you know, without being awakened, no, no, and no. If Namor gets awakened, go for it. I mean, any of those, if they get awakened, I think they're fine to take up to rank 5. But, yeah, unawakened, nah. I'd wait it out, man. You'll probably be happy that you did. If you ever get into a situation where, like, you know, you really want to complete something right now and not taking a champion to rank 5 is what's holding you back, you know, then go for it. But if you're still able to do, like, the monthly event quests and everything, just keep waiting. That's my advice. Only people with good rosters care about collecting champs. The rest of us are only mortals. That is not true at all, man. I looked at Realm of Legends early on and was like, sweet, I get to add 3 champions to my roster for completing this. And that was back when my top champion was Deadpool X-Force. So, yeah. 320 humans watching. How many robots and aliens here to party? At least 9. Because now there's 329. This is going to be another one of those nights where I go to bed upset, BG. Those snobs at Yankee Candle Company just rejected my scented... What is this? Scented votive pitch? For Grandpa's cigarettes. That's the candle you want? Oh, man. Grandpa's cigarettes? Those bastards, dude. How could they not do that? I could see that candle selling, man. I could actually see that candle selling. You should make it. You should make that your candle, and yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What the? Oh man, dude, I saw Lakers Bodyguard. I actually thought that was a comment from Lakers Bodyguard because I saw his name right below yours, I guess. And oh man, I was thinking to myself like, dude, that sounds like that sounds like something Lance Arnie would say. And like as I scrolled up and I scrolled back down, and sure enough, yeah, oh man, reading is tough. Reading is really tough sometimes, guys. Dysentery Joe said it over too, saying last two also beep boop. I'm a robot alien. Okay. Your last two. BG, my buddy, have to drive home once through Indiana. The radio said Indiana is closed. No poop. All freeways were officially closed. Drive at own risk. No emergency services available. He drove from Chicago to Grand Rapids. He didn't wreck. He didn't die. I was impressed. Took him 9 hours, though. It's only a 3-hour drive normally. Yeah. Man, that's rough, dude. That's rough knowing that normally takes a third of the time. Oof. Yeah. I mean, you know, my last job, it didn't matter. It didn't matter if there was a state of emergency. They told you the roads were closed. Get off the road. You know, it's illegal to be driving on or whatever during the snowstorms. But it didn't matter. We had to. And yeah, there were times where, you know, 15 minutes away, you'll get there in like 2.5 hours. You know, like it gets that crazy. So this wasn't that bad, but Chris also sent over another buck. Where are you at, Chris? BG, still doing Master and Heroic each month. You and anyone can answer. I am, yeah. Was that the last message? Hold on. Okay, I think it was. Yeah, I still do it every month. I haven't missed. Hold on, let me go look at the rewards real quick. The rewards, like, I usually have enough energy. There's been a couple months where it's been a little bit rough. Had to, you know, maybe pop some energy refills. But I you know, this tier 4 basic. That's all I need in my life, man. Just more tier 4 basics. So I do it mostly for that, and then also for the title. I really want Kabam to put the title somewhere else. Like you have to do either beginner, normal, or heroic to get that title. The one in master is different, and in uncollected there is none. It's kind of silly. But I actually do it for the title. I will never use these titles. Most times, I don't even read what the titles are. This is my first time actually seeing what this title is. Herald of Galactus. I don't give a damn. It's one of those things though where it's like I haven't missed one yet, and something in my brain's like, you have to get them all. I can't explain it, man. So yeah, that's part of the reason, but. Even if the title wasn't there, I usually have enough energy that I wouldn't mind just going through, getting the tier 4 basic, of course getting the other shards that come along with it as well, because it's just auto fighting, you know. If I'm doing I go through there when I'm eating or something like that. So yeah. Alright, I need to go back. What am I doing, man? I just said yesterday how good it felt to not be kind of kicked back, doing nothing. Like, I need to keep grinding. Especially, like, tonight's the last night for this arena. I need to get this champion so we have something to test tomorrow. And I will. It's not that many rounds, but still. I need to get it done sometime. Less talking, more playing, BG. I know, seriously. Is that voice in your head that tells you not to read? Do you talk to your head? Yes. And yes. What title do you need? You already have Supreme Legacy. That's it? You're right. Don't lags down, yeah. BJ, remember the video you made for your final bike ride home from work or something like that around the time I started watching you? Yeah, man, that was... I still think about that all the time. In an odd way, I don't miss it per se, but every time I'm home or at my parents' house, just I guess I still call home even though I haven't lived there in over a decade now. But every time I go home for the holidays or something, I'm in that kind of similar area. I get that feeling of man, I want to get on a bike. I want to go ride, even if it was to do that ride home that I used to do. Maybe it's because I don't have a bike anymore. I need to get a bike, guys. This area just kind of sucks for it though, man. Plus, this apartment's smaller than my last one. I don't know if I have a place to put a bike. BG, do you watch Max Kaiser on YouTube? Never heard of a Max Kaiser. I think I'm saying that right, yeah. Always explore event quest beginner mode and complete normal heroic bunch of units without too much energy spent. I do one-time clears of beginner and normal. Less talking, more naked. Make it rated torch. Rated torch. What the? Ready to use up my spare refills for Variant 4? I mean, I don't think it's a big deal if you want to skip out on doing heroic. The rewards, they're not that good. If it wasn't for the title, then there would have been a couple of months where I wouldn't have done it, you know. There was that. I mean, that 1 month. What's it called? I can't remember the name of that event, but the event that felt like doing a featured grind of an event quest, where there was so many paths and just, oh my god, man. That quest really sucked. The rewards were alright, I guess, but that quest sucked, man. It was just so it was more so time consuming than anything, having to do so many individual fights. But it also took a lot of energy. And that month, I would have skipped doing heroic if it wasn't for the title. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll dump these units. This is stupid, I'm doing it anyway. If the game kept up in that way, if that was the new norm, then I would have just been like, okay, screw the title. Because I feel like once I miss one, then it's like, ah, okay, whatever, I missed one already. Who cares? But, for now, still getting them. Lakers Bodyguard sending over a piece of cake. This is for your birthday, I think, right? Couldn't be for mine. Lakers Bodyguard, thank you very much for the 150, the piece of cake. Yeah, I read your last one, right? Less talking, more naked. Make it rated torch. But thanks, dude. Time after time, that's it, yeah. I have refills in overflow. After last exam, we'll play a bit more. Yeah. Yep. School, more important. Apartment smaller? Get a unicycle. Good call. I should do that. You think Kabam will release a champ stronger than Ghost? Because I don't. I'm sure at some point they will. BG, can you read my last message, please? I think is funny. Okay, hold on. Let me see. This might be too late if it was something about something else that we're talking about. Let's see. BG be like, I did not give a damn, but yet he will get it. LOL. Well. It was almost funny. Sorry, man. Dragon said an over 6. Dragon. It's been a long time, actually. It's been a long time since we were able to talk. I hope that means you're going to sleep at a normal hour. Saying, I donate to be put on a wall because it is my birthday. Oh, also, can I get a happy birthday? Well, you didn't have to ask. I was going to say it. Dragon, happy birthday. That is awesome. I hope you had a good day. Or if your birthday is just... Wait, is it just starting or is it basically ending? I could never tell with time zones and all that. If it's just ending, then I hope you had a good day. If it's just starting, then I hope it is a good day. Birthday's 15th, just starting. Okay, cool, nice. And I disappeared during November because it did National Novel Writing Month. What? I can't say I've ever heard of that before, but that sounds cool. Like, are you supposed to write an entire novel in that month or something? Tell me a little bit more about this. Not that I'm gonna start next year or anything, but I just out of curiosity because I never heard it before. As a challenge to write 50,000 words in a single month, I went ahead and wrote 154,000 words. Overachiever. Damn, 154,000. Holy crap. I think the most I ever wrote in my life was... Wait, what's the Twitter cap? Whatever I could fit in a tweet. Oh my goodness. And yes, you're supposed to write every single day, making writing a habit. Okay. I mean... I've realized something in my later years in life here. Writing is really, really important. I didn't understand how important writing actually was. And yeah, if there's any youngins listening right now, and you hate like writing, or because I didn't really like any of my writing classes. There was one class who was probably, no, not even probably, it was hands down the best teacher that I ever had in my entire life. He's probably the only person that I could still like remember their name. Actually, no, I can remember a few names, but anyway, best teacher I ever had, and it was an English class, and it was in college, which, I mean, I've told you guys before, I didn't even really show up to my classes in college. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life and all that. I was just going because, I don't know, felt like I would have disappointed my parents if I didn't go or something like that. And yeah, I was just taking like the basic stuffs, and it was an English 101 class, but man, that was anything but a standard class. And yeah, I had to write a bunch. And that was the only class that I ever like actually did the assignments. And actually wrote. And to my surprise, I didn't get the worst grades ever. I feel like he was kind of generous with the grades he gave me, cause yeah, I don't know, definitely not that good of a writer, but yeah, I actually made me want to like write a bit more. And then after that class was over, I didn't write anymore. And yeah, now like I have to write all the time. And yeah, it's something that I wish was easier. It's tough. It's tough writing. Unless you're really into it. Takes a lot of time. Yeah. Still think about my spot on the porch because of him. You're still not fighting or reading my last? It's true. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just thinking about old times. But okay, there was another couple of super chats actually. I just got caught up in the writing thing. But Black Seraphim sending over another 2, saying sexual advice. You know, it's good that you bring this up. My advice is to, you know, be safe. Wait till the right time, and never try to force anyone into doing anything they're uncomfortable with. All right, there we go. There's my advice for you, and all the kids out there. Thank you very much. Max Gams, is that Games or Gams? Sending over a buck as well. I'm guessing Games, but maybe Gams. Your last one. Actually, there's no last one. You're just sending over a buck just because. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Max. Thank you, thank you. And it's just a game sending over 2 as well. Thank you. Saying duped 5-star Fury. Have Sparkles rank 5. Should I rank 5 Fury? Probably, yeah. Like, it's always going to depend on what your goals are in the game and stuff like that. And you don't necessarily need to immediately take Fury up to rank 5. If you have other things that you're looking to do, other champions that you want to rank up, sure, you know. Nick Fury, he's not going anywhere. He's in your roster. You can rank him up whenever you want. But at some point, yeah, you probably should take him up to rank 5. I can't even remember like the synergies that they share, but I hear people talk about it all the time and stuff, and just how good of a team they are, and yeah. You should write something on your website. Oh, Big Blue. Let me tell you, I've written plenty of things. You just can't see them. Dragon sending over another 2, saying also funny story. Opened 2 5-stars for ISO. Ended up pulling 5-star Void and a Warlock. Ooh, neither of which I had. Oh, I mean that's really good still, but and now I need ISO to rank up. Oh man, I've been there. I've been there. But that's awesome. Freaking Void and Warlock for 2 new champions. Those are some new champions to pull. Some good champions to pull. Oh, I need to update this big old D again. But Dragon, thank you very much for another 2. Congrats on the new champs. Heyo, anyone watch the fights tonight? What a war. Not even sure what you're talking about. UFC, I'm guessing? Or boxing or something. Either way, I didn't even know anything was happening. BG, I'm stingy with Sig Stones, but I just duped Void. Should I dump them into him? He does benefit from high Sig level. He's, I mean, if his prestige is not the highest, and depending on how many Sig Stones you have, you might need to, and how much you care about prestige. Some people don't care about it. If you care about it, then you might need to save those Sig Stones for a higher prestige champion. Otherwise, like, Void's a great champ. Maybe you could also wait and see how much you play Void. Some people use him a lot, and some people only use him occasionally. And if you're just the occasional Void user, he doesn't need a high Sig level. He benefits from it, but he doesn't need it. So, creative writing is more interesting than technical / persuasive / report writing. It depends on the individual, I suppose. And I feel like maybe not in every case, but when done right, you can get creative with a technical / persuasive / report writing, you know? It depends on your medium and stuff like that too, of course, but yeah. See, that's something I need to get better at, is kind of injecting a little bit more personality into the things that I do write, I would say. There's a lot of things I need to get better at when it comes to writing, but yeah. Should I take Star-Lord to rank 3? If he's awakened, sure. If he's not awakened, look for a new champ. Oh, yes, the UFC, long-time combat sports fan. So I finished Variant 4 last night, Mystic 4 to 5. Mystic roster refuses to stop growing. Who will stand alongside Claire and Sim? Dr. Doom, Morningstar, Magic? Doom. Wait, you don't already have Doom ranked up? Or wait, are you just adding those to the list? Because I thought you had Doom ranked up. Clarify that for me, because now I can't remember. My willpower healing is 7 and losing 4 from the poison for the 1-star variant. I'm actually healing for those who run suicides. It's the salve mastery, probably, like bodyguard. Because salve is going to do more than willpower is in that quest. I'm probably going to have to put salve on for my itemless adventure through there. Did a research essay that was war strategies in movies for English 101. Just creative and technophoria. Yeah, I'd say so. BG, do you think the offers you get for Master and Uncollected are good? They seem good with the potions, revive, boosts, and energy refills alone, ignoring the shards and crystals. No, I don't think it's good. It's not a terrible value if you're gonna use all that stuff. And you like if you compare that stuff to what it normally costs, then sure, it's not a bad value. But that stuff is overpriced already. You know, it still doesn't make it like worth the units compared to other things. I was gonna go with some other kind of analogy, but let's just not even go there. Yeah, it's when it comes to using the potions and revives. I don't want this to come off the wrong way, because you guys know I do the itemless stuff. Using items is totally fine. I still use items for. I still used it for the Legends run. I'm sure I'm gonna use items for the Abyss and stuff like that, right? But I think you need to be careful to not use too many to get through a piece of content. Because if you're using too many, then you likely weren't prepared for that content. You're likely not ready. If you just wait a little bit, save those units, invest those units into something else, get like an offer that has rank up materials in it, let's say, and you're able to rank up another champion that is better suited for that content, then you're not going to have to use as many potions and revives, and you have a higher ranked champion as a result too. So like you get more out of it. And also if you're using too many items to get through a piece of content, it's not gonna make you like more prepared for the next piece of content in a way. Like it sort of depends, but what I mean by that is, let's say you pick up that offer. Let's say you pick up those offers from the monthly event quest, and with that you finish Act 5, and it's awesome. You know, finishing Act 5, you get rank up resource, stuff like that. Awesome. I'm sure you'll be more powerful, but it still doesn't really make you ready for Act 6. Act 6, it's takes things to the next level, of course, right? What a surprise. From, wow, 5 and then 6? It's harder? No way. But it is harder, and you need to find a way to kind of minimize how many items you're using in one area if you expect to get through the next area while also not even using way more than what you already used. It's probably way too wordy of a response. Hopefully, hopefully you guys didn't fall asleep as I was talking and you were able to follow along with what I was saying, at least. Hoard 4-hour crystals too. I found I get better drops when I'm opening hundreds at a time. Yeah, that's true too. Is you know, being patient in this game is the best thing. If you're patient, you can save up the 4-hour crystals while you're also getting, you know, increasing the strength of your champions, and then you have a bunch of resources there for free. It takes longer, maybe, sure, but it's good. Wait, BG, don't worry. Super easy for me to retype. What is date cutoff for Legends Run Event Quest? This took me 8.5 minutes to type. Oh man, P. Dennis, I'm sorry, dude. For the Legends, I don't even know. It's 2 weeks after the event quest comes out normally. But I don't know. I don't even remember when the event quest came out. I don't know the exact date. Was it last week? Was it this week? Whoops. Oh, okay, I was gonna say I'm not in this beta. Why is this here? But yeah, it's like grayed out. I can't participate. Okay. Nope, have him at rank 2. Have 7 tier 2 alpha, was saving for another rank 5 or 6-star rank 2, so he'd require some of those, which kind of stinks. I've heard he is good for shock path in 6.3.6, and I need someone. Honestly, man, I wouldn't even think twice. I would choose him. When does Silver Surfer Arena end? Tomorrow morning? Yeah. Yeah, tonight. This is the final night for it. Which means, yeah, I need to get back to it. What am I doing? Way too much time sitting around. Wasting time, guys. I'm just wasting time. Need to be playing. Instead of just flapping the gums, I need to be playing at the same time. BGE, how to find a Map 6 Alliance with 9k plus prestige. I messaged a couple line chats and no reply. Putting it out here in the stream, maybe someone will respond to you. Oh, someone's saying the UMCOC Discord, do they have like a recruiting thing there, or do people do that there? There are recruiting like group chats and stuff too, but I'm not really in any. I know on Reddit there's like a looking for alliance Reddit that you can turn to. The official forums, I'm sure, still has an alliance recruiting section as well. On the old forums back in the day, that's how I found 4Loki. Oh, it's a good thing Dragon's here, saying yes, the UMCC Discord has chats. Not sure what the higher prestige groups look like though. Okay. Also, speaking of 6-star rank 2, it took a second champion up for that, so now I have Ghost at rank 2, and no regrets. She hits so hard. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. Congrats. Now Foggy 2, F me. Tweet if you can. Daniels, you're not supposed to be doing this stuff while driving, man. In dangerous conditions. I mean, I guess the road are the roads. I can't tell if that's just like the fog on the roads or if it's actual snow. If it's actual snow, I'm not looking at any of your messages anymore for the rest of the night. I'm definitely not going to Twitter, man. I will not encourage this practice of unsafe driving. Taking pictures and uploading to Twitter. BG, what is your favorite food? The 3 Bs: beans, bananas, and bagels. No, I don't know. My favorite food is probably pizza, but me and pizza, we have a checkered past, I'll say. I feel like at one point in my life I had a real strong pizza addiction, and it's hard to shake it. You know, I can't just eat one slice. I can't. Most days I couldn't eat just one pizza. I would need to eat 2, 3 pizzas, and I'm not joking about this right now. So yeah, I was eating too much of it. Felt like I was having heart problems. Felt like I was gonna have a heart attack at age 22. So I had to cut back on the pizza big time. But it's still my favorite. It's pizza, man. How could it not be? What's up, everybody? What's up, Shark? BG, you were so nice. I love it. Well, thanks, man. Can you help me, bro? I'm on Act 6.2.6. I don't know how I just beat the last champion. Wait, hold on. Don't know how I just beat the last champion. Are you saying that you just can't beat the last champion? Because I was about to say congrats, but if you need help, I'm guessing he's not down yet. The champion's tough, man. Super tough. I don't know how much I can really help. I think a lot of it comes down to practice. And unfortunately, that fight in itself is a tough one to practice for. Because of how hard he hits, and feels like in order to really get a good feel for how much damage you could take blocking the specials and stuff like that, it feels like you need to heal up to full every time, which gets extremely expensive if you don't have farmed potions, that is. You can practice duel, and it is something that I recommend doing. You'll at least get a little bit more familiar with the champion's abilities. You can practice evading him and stuff like that. It's not going to be exactly the same as doing the real fight, but it still helps. So I recommend practice dueling. I think Cowell is still dual target. We can look it up real quick. I don't know if he's ranked up other champions that are higher. Oh, never mind. Okay. So unfortunately, he's not the dual target anymore. There's probably a dual target out there. I don't know. I don't know who would be a dual target, but if you're able to find one, if anyone in here has one. Oh, Coat saying CPC Boy is one last I checked. Okay, so you can try that, and I'll look it up. There's a lot of versions. Let's see. Come on, game. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can practice duel against this player. 6-star rank too, so pretty high level and everything. You get a little bit of a feel for the fight, but again, it's such a tough fight that it's not something you can. It's not something you could ever fully be prepared for until you're kind of in the moment and you've gone through it a few times. It's tough. It's tough. What was I gonna say too? Farming. I know you're there right now, and it hurts to like back out of the fight or something, but sometimes it can be the way to go. If you're having to use a lot of potions, you could take your time with it. you know, give it a week or two, farm some potions over that period of time, and go in there when you're fully prepared with those items. Could end up saving you, even though it feels real bad to exit when you're at the final fight of the entire chapter. But sometimes it's worth it. Oh, and I had one last piece of advice. I almost forgot. But the last piece of advice is to find videos. Whatever champion you're using, find videos with people using that same champion as well. And it'll kind of give you an idea of, you know, again, how much damage you can take while blocking. Because I found that to be the easiest way. Was I was doing with Sim Supreme, and you know, I'm not really good at the whole dash in, dash out method, or the way to evade where you don't really take any damage. Like, no, I was just standing there taking some blocked hits because I knew I had the health to take the blocked hits. So yeah, I just kind of used my health as a resource that way throughout the fight. But some champions, maybe you don't need to do that. Maybe it's, you know, just find videos of whatever champion you're using, basically. And good luck, man. Good luck. Did you say pieces or pizzas? Because I'm totally okay with eating multiple pizzas. I kind of said both. I said I had you know, with me and pizza, I can't just eat a slice of pizza. One piece of pizza, no. And then I also said, a lot of the days it was one pizza was also not good enough. Oh God, sorry. Hope you guys aren't hearing that squeaking, or if you are, it's not too loud. Brian, I can confirm that Corvus with Uniman Synergy is a decent counter to Mysterio Boss. 3 paths left and 6.3. Ugh. Yuki, you're almost there at least, man. Yeah. No faith, remember I get stuff from fridge while driving, just not in the snow. Okay, fine, back to lurking. I have plenty of faith. It's just, I still can't encourage you, man. I know you'll be fine, but still. Hey BG, just stopping by to leave a like. Thank you very much, Poos on Poos. Have a good night. If you're on your way out. I'm going to sleep, so good night, have fun, my man. Alright, have a good one. To be Cavalier, do I need to do one path in Act 6, correct? You need to do one path in the first chapter, you need to get through the entire first chapter one time. Six quests, one path in each 6 of the 6. Same thing as when you got uncollected, you only have to beat the collector one time. Yeah. RPG one path off beating Variant 4, also hit Golk out of last 5-star and had a 3 to 4 and 4 to 5 rank up. Did I make the right choice by using them? I don't think it's a bad choice. You can never say without knowing your exact situations and all that, but no, man, I don't think that's something that you're gonna regret. Ooh, almost died. Please don't kill me, Scarlet Witch. Oh, I'm poisoned too. Okay, good. I'm probably gonna take up a Gladiator Hulk at some point in the somewhat near future myself. Maybe not super near future, but maybe like 6 months from now. Got some other champions I want to rank up first, so yeah. I'm going to head out as well. Have a good night. I need to rest to enjoy my birthday properly. Have a good night, BG, and I'll see if I can come hang out tomorrow. Alright, Dragon, I hope you have a great day. Hopefully you have a great birthday. It's good to see you, get to talk. And that writing thing sounded pretty cool. And it won't be freaking what? Wait, what is this for? Oh, talking to Shark? Okay. Being a lurker is the best lifestyle? I agree. For the most part, I just like to lurk myself. I am German, 13 years. My English is bad. Hey, man. Doesn't seem too bad. I think your English is good. Your English is better than my German. How can I do damage to the champion at 10%? He didn't get damage. The champion, you have to dexterity his specials. You have to trigger the dexterity effect on the champion's specials, and you have to do that 5 times. He has 5 charges. And using dexterity on his specials, like evading them basically, but not auto-evade, it will remove 1 charge and also give you a prowess buff. Once you remove all 5 charges that way, you'll also have 5 prowess buffs that basically make it so that as soon as you pop your special ability, as long as that hits, then you defeat the champion. But until you remove those charges, you're not going to deal any damage. That's just the way the fight is designed. What is dexterity? The mastery, the like parry dexterity, but like the dexterity text has to pop up. I mean, in German, I'm not sure what the word is. But you gain like the buff that gives you extra crit. Like I just triggered dexterity on, pops up. Hey BG, 7-year-old just told me my performance as guy who acts disgusted when girlfriend says our recently divorced neighbor is dating a 23-year-old is getting early Oscars buzz. Good night, man. Dude, congrats. I hope you get the award. Oh, man. I just imagine a 7-year-old actually saying these things, man. Haven't got dexterity. Well, you're in Act 6, Chapter 2, against the champion. You might wanna get it. It's a good time now, I think, to get that mastery. I'm from Germany and 13 years old. Yeah, I think 13-year-olds can get the dexterity mastery. You meet the requirements. You're good. Is that the yellow thing? Yeah. The yellow words. Yep. Is Ant-Man any good besides the synergies? Not really. There's a couple little kind of cool things about him, but for the most part, no. Israel's back, dude. Thank you very much. Send over 9 and then Polish bucks again, saying, "Hey, how are you?" I'm doing good, man. I hope you are too. Thank you very much for the 9 Polish bucks. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, the night's going pretty well. I'm a little bit behind in the arena, and I keep getting I need to be more focused in the arena than I am right now, but that's all right. It's not too hard of a grind for the 3-star, so I'll get it. Other than that, everything's good. Thank you once again. Rank 5 options: Clairvoyant, Nick Fury, Omega Red, Stealth Spidey, Aegon, Guillotine 2099, or Cap Infinity to rank 2. You've got some options. Really depends on what you need. If you run Suicides, I highly recommend Omega Red. Some of those champions are suicide friendly too. Some of the other ones. But yeah, man, I don't know how much I could really help you there. Those champs, they're all good. The only one I really would not go with, and maybe this is just a personal thing, but I would not go with Stealth Spidey. The other champions you mentioned, I feel like they're on another level compared to Stealth Spidey. I would only go with him if you had a real specific need for it. Might be the best MCOC player of all time to get through all the acts up to 6.2.6 boss without ever having dexterity. You're right. Best of all time. And if not best of all time, at least best from Germany. Got that's region locked for best. Should that be the next challenge I do? Should I do that? Item list, dexterity list. I can't even imagine. Or maybe I can only do one at a time. So maybe it'd be dexterity list, but I would have to use a lot of items. Can I beat the champion with the girl who can I'm not sure which one you're talking about. German dexterity means Jeshik? Am I saying that? I'm probably not even saying that anywhere near correctly. But do you have that mastery? I really hope you have that mastery, and there was just something lost in the translation there. I hope you have it. Word butcher? It was not even close. Let me look it up. Hold on. Hold on. How do you spell it again? Okay, yeah. Well, hold on. I should probably look up just to make sure I'm not being messed with. The definition first. Okay. It means skill. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Geschick.
Wow, I was not even close.
Geschick. Geschick.
Well, there it is. Wait, I think I played it for you guys, right? One more time?
Geschick.
Okay, yeah, I did play for you guys. Okay. And in English, that means...
Skill.
But Weck, isn't this chat keeping you up? Being a little bit weird? It's exactly what you need, right? Yo, BG, what's up, Nico? Just wrapped up Variant 4 and got the Science Awakening gem. Thing's been waiting for. So now he's up at 6200. Damn, dude, nice. Now just got to get him past rank 3. Ah, man. Still rank 3. That's alright, though, man. Got him at 6200. It's going to be nice, man. There's going to be those times where he just doesn't take any damage. So, I mean, I stopped uploading Alliance War videos because, you know, I'm not that into Alliance War at the moment. And I just didn't find it, you know, interesting enough to make entire videos about. But I should record maybe using Thing there a little bit because for some of those fights, oh, Thing is just, he's a thing of beauty. And I should maybe record a little bit of that. Because yeah, I'm not going back to full videos. Not now, at least. If Kabam makes changes, then I'm not opposed to going back to making Alliance War videos in the future. But yeah. And next season, we're probably not even playing War competitively, unless there are changes too. So it's also that. This season we still are though. Any real life itemless tips? Real life itemless tips. First off, a lot of items you don't need. There's a lot of garbage out there, you know. Figure out the stuff that you actually need. Even if you have money, most of the stuff is not going to make you happy. You know, find the stuff that actually makes you happy. Stick to that stuff. The rest is just noise. So there's one that'll reduce your items at least. As far as going itemless, can't do that, man. What other tips? Can I muster up some other real life tips? I don't know, man. I know a lot more about the video game life than the real life, which is maybe a tip in itself. Maybe learn about real life more than video game life. Nothing else is really coming to mind. Buy foods that don't always come in wrappers, I guess. Itemless equals no pants. There we go. Pants are an unnecessary part of life. Imagine trying to do life itemless, including birth control. Well, you can do that. You just can't include a woman. Alright, let's change the subject. But yeah, that's true. No pants are really needed. No clothes are needed at all, you know? I mean, maybe you need a little something to cover up your private bits. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody needs to see that. But other than that, overrated. Always look both ways before crossing the road. There is a timeless piece of advice right there, you know? You gotta look both ways. Or else you might need some items after you get hit. A big tree leaf, yeah, that's all you really need. Or in some cases, maybe not such a big tree leaf. Just a tree leaf, you know. Corey sent it over too. Corey, thank you very much. Saying a lot of items are optional. Deodorant Deodorant isn't one. That's very true. That is very true. Oh man, I remember. I think it was 8th grade. I think it was 8th grade. We were kind of, I don't know. I guess it was like a shorter elective type of thing, kind of getting us ready for when we got to actually pick our electives in high school. And we were, you know, we would just take like. I think it was like one quarter throughout the year was like a different language. And it was the Spanish teacher that at one point just like made an announcement for the whole class of like something about deodorant. I can't remember exactly what she said, but it was something to that same effect where like deodorant is not optional. And I remember her saying like it has to be the not just anti-perspirant, it has to be anti-perspirant and deodorant, something to cover up the smell too. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's funny looking back. There's probably a lot of stinky kids in there, you know, for her to make that announcement out of nowhere. But yeah, deodorant, Mando. Do you want to come to Germany, learn how to speak? Is that what you're saying? Oh no, wait. No, never mind. I think you're just saying, do you want to hear German how I speak? Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad. Well, I don't have any way to do that right now. So. Don't really have that option. Metal Bro sending over $1.49 with that banana. $1.50 and a banana. That's all you really need in life. Thanks, dude. Let me see if there was. I don't know if there was a last one with that. Sometimes the banana's just a banana. That's all you really need, right? Sometimes there is a last. Okay, there is a last. Saying, hey BG, can you believe how I played this game for 3 years and got through most of Act 4 without knowing parry and dexterity, using most points in increasing damage? I can believe it because I did the same thing. It didn't. I mean, I wasn't playing the game for 3 years, but I was playing the game for, I don't know, like 7 months or something like that. And I had the parry mastery. I guess it was maybe not the exact same, because I had dexterity, and I would use dexterity, but I mean, you know, not very well, but I would at least use it. Parry, on the other hand, I would never use parry. Actually, believe it or not, back then, I mostly intercepted, which means I mostly got punched in the face. But yeah, I learned how to parry. Kind of was forced to learn how to parry when I tried Realm of Legends, and I was like, man, this is impossible. How the heck does anybody get through here? Apparently, parrying is the way to go. I was trying to get through the first fight, you know, Winter Soldier, with Star-Lord, because I had a 440 Star-Lord. And I was doing it without parrying because I didn't know how, and I would get close, but I couldn't really take him down, and I would get to like 150 hits or something like that, and I needed like 230, and I was just so close, couldn't quite do it. I think I might have got him down a couple times with maybe not parrying or something, but I would take so much block damage from the specials and stuff like that. It was a nightmare. Oh, parry. You're so good to us. But Metal Bro, 3 years. Whew. Well, I'm glad you have him now. Not Axe is in a shower. You know what? Axe might have been included in that speech, because I think that was around the time where Axe was becoming a thing. I can't remember now, though. For PG itemless was with energy refills, so I guess food is allowed too in real life itemless. It is. You gotta eat, man. Gotta eat, gotta use energy refills. It's the only way to really fuel your itemless activities. I'll allow it. I played this game a lot. A lot of off and on since it started. Only really started grinding this past year. Started watching vids, and now I'm trying to get good. Yeah, I could see that. If I was playing the same way, I'm sure I'd be the same as you. I think there's a lot of people that had a similar experience. Because I mean, that's why Kabam even went out of their way at one point to like highlight the masteries where they didn't before. And they sent like an in-game message about it and some stuff like that. So you're not alone. Hey dude, what's up, Panda Man Pete? Do you think it's a tiny bit funny to think just how big a hurdle doing Realm of Legends for the first time was? But now most any high-end game player can smash out the entire thing itemless in about 20 minutes? Yeah. It is kind of crazy, man. I mean, the champions we have these days are a lot better, and we can rank up our champions a lot higher and stuff, but we've also just learned a lot, too. You know? Like, we can go back and use those old champions and still get it done. Whereas before, yeah, man, it was, like, freaking impossible. Sickle Alex said it over 5, saying, I don't put on deodorant after I shower if I know I'm not leaving the house / meeting anyone for the day. My chat judges me hard. Can they smell you? Is that how good Twitch is these days? Damn, I gotta go over to Twitch. Actually, maybe I don't need to go over to Twitch, because I do the same thing. Sometimes it's not all the time. Only if 1, I know that I'm not leaving the house, and 2, it's already like nighttime. Because I'm just gonna take a shower like the next morning before I do anything anyway. So there are times. And if something comes up where it's like, oh damn, turns out I did have to go out, I'll hop back in the shower. You do that too? Gross? Pete. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, man. Go a few hours of life without deodorant if you're not going out anywhere. There's nothing wrong with that. The AI can smell you by cross-referencing all the other tools they use to spy on you. It's true. By the way... Oh, okay. /S. Brian, I'd smell you any day. Okay. By the way, I am wearing deodorant. Hold on. Yeah, I did put on deodorant tonight. Even though I just showered right before the stream, too. But, and I'm probably not going anywhere tonight. Actually, no. I already know I'm not going anywhere tonight, but... I don't know. It's only sometimes that I don't. Gonna take a deep breath when we hug for the first time, BG? I'll do the same. What brand you use? It's right over here, actually. Degree. I've used different brands over my lifetime, but I guess Degree is the one I've used the most. Brian, why is your Namor not fully leveled? Is he not? I don't know. I guess for level up events, I left him low level. What is this? Smelly players have an easier time against hard content? Fact? Well, damn. I gotta stop showering altogether. I now want you to give your apologies to Laura. Hopefully those nights you don't do anything to work up a sweat. Wow. Use Dove Men Care? I don't think I've ever used Dove. I mean, I've used mostly Degree. I don't even know why. I couldn't tell you, man. You know, my mom bought me my first deodorant, you know? And I've been using the same one ever since. As you know, the same stick. I haven't changed. So, deodorant lasts that long, right? Like 25 years or something? Actually, man, hold on. Can you guys remember when you started wearing deodorant? How old were you guys? I don't remember how old I was. Which is probably a good thing, because that means it was at a young age, but... I'm trying to think back now, man. Was it earlier than 10? Later than 10? I mean, definitely like as a teenager. I feel like that's got to be like the... If you're... Man, you need to put deodorant on as a teenager. But maybe before that, and I can't remember. Anyone know Claire Duel offhand, by the way? I do not. 13, around 11, don't remember. 4th or 5th grade. I really don't remember. I want to say it was somewhere around 4th or 5th grade too, which is like 9 or 10. It sounds about right. Zolo Harris sending over a buck. Zolo, thank you very much. Last one is BG, pray for me. Trying to take down Variant 4 Electro Stun Immune with Quake. It's tough, but getting good. 40% to go. 6 revives in and getting low on units. I'm starting to sweat. Dude, make sure you're wearing your Degree deodorant. This stream is now sponsored. If you're starting to sweat, doing the hard content, you need to take things to a different degree. Terrible. But good luck, man. That sounds tough. I'm not so good with Quake myself. I'd be in the same spot as you, man. Sweating up a storm, I'm sure. But you got this. I believe in you. You can do it. Alright, clearly I'm not the most focused with Arena tonight, so I'm just going to go spin out some crystals. Let's chill and spin like 5 of these things open or something. Man, I would love to be sponsored by a deodorant company. I feel like there's a lot of here's the reason why I say that, guys. I feel like there's a lot of ways that you can make selling deodorant interesting. Some products, if you're sponsored by you know, depending on what it is, how do you make it interesting? Like, I don't know. I get you can get creative with anything, I suppose, but I feel like with deodorant, it's real easy, you know? Just go outside, do a whole bunch of exercise and some... like, there's a million ways to make that funny. You get, like, some 80s exercise gear. Dressed up like, what's that dude's name? The dude who was real fat and not fat anymore. There's a lot of those, I guess. Need to be more specific. Brian, should I do uncollected with a 2-star ghost? Sure, Pete. You need to practice your ghost skills anyway. Heard they're trash. I'm sorry, man. That was harsh for no reason. Richard Simmons, yeah, that was the one. All right, I guess I didn't need to be more specific. There we go. I think I told you guys this already, but I actually was in a marketing class, and this was early high school years. It was a marketing class. I don't remember what the assignment was, but we had to make a video, and this is actually pre-YouTube days. You know, making videos these days is nothing. You grab your cell phone, hit record. But we actually had to have, like, you know, had to know somebody with a camcorder. I think this guy worked at Costco, and he just kind of borrowed it, you know. And we made a video, and the video was like I was like the main actor or whatever. It was a commercial, right? It wasn't really a video. It was a commercial. And I remember being in one of the other person in the group, being in their basement, and, like, you know, pumping some iron, and then like chugging Gatorade, because all those commercials, they had the, like, when you were sweating, it was like different color sweat. So I was like chugging it to the point where it was just like running down my face and everything, and just trying to do like the, you know, drinking like above you, you know. And I don't think it came out funny at all, but we had a good time making it. There's no real point to this story. I just wanted to share that with you guys. The video came out like garbage, but we still have to play it. We still, like, you know, as part of the assignment, we had to play it for the class and everything. And the whole reason that we even chose, like, Gatorade, or had that be part of it, is because we thought it was really funny that the teacher always drank Gatorade, but she looked like she never had any amount of physical activity in her entire life. And it was just like, what do you need the Gatorade for? And as kids, that's all we needed. We just ripped on her endlessly. We're mean. But in good fun, I guess. Not to her face, you know. Could have also been Jared the Subway guy, but he's in jail now and is enjoying other kinds of footlongs. He sure is. Someone came through my check stand today and bought 80 Powerades. Is that you? Yeah. Well, it sounds funny a decade later, so that's what matters. Good. I kind of want to redo that video. The people that I was grouped with, they're pretty funny, man. Like, most of them I knew before we were grouped, you know. We got to pick our groups. So yeah, it made it easier just to kind of go nuts and not really care about, you know, being embarrassed in, like, the final product and stuff. Black Seraphim sending over 2, saying, let's see that profile. My profile? What? Is there something inappropriate here that I'm not even getting? This? This can't be it. This can't be what you mean. But Black Seraphim, thank you for another 2, man. I appreciate it, even if I don't understand it. Sure. Fogel actually almost got beat to death twice in prison? Did he really? Huh, wow. Prison too? That's weird, because prisons usually, I hear they're really nice to you. I don't know where I'm... Oh, man. No, I mean, I could believe it. I hear, like, I don't know, I don't know if it's true or not, but I have always heard that, like, depending on what you're in there for, people treat you differently. And, yeah, the things that Jared's in there for, nobody really likes that. So, yeah, I could imagine. I could imagine people not being too kind to old Mr. Subway there. We have guys on the inside, Brian. Pete, that's true, dude. That's true. There's been a few for Loki that, well, we couldn't finish AQ because they had to go to jail. That's exactly what happens, Brian. Is it true? I mean, it sounded believable, but of course, I've never been. It's a weird thing to just brag about right now. Hey guys, did you know I've never been to prison? True. It's true though. It's true. Reminds me, I wanted to ask, since I've been able to test it now, but how long do you think it takes for an unawakened 6-star rank 2 Omega Red to take out both Winter Soldier and Captain Marvel in Realm of Legends, full suicides, and synergies? An unawakened 6-star rank 2 for Winter Soldier and Captain Marvel? I would guess probably 5 minutes each fight. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. Let me know how long it actually is. But my guess is about 5 minutes each fight. Yeah. Worked at a prison before my current job. Yeah, it happens. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could have, if I don't think Cody's in here, but he would know as well. Any advice on getting ISO? Advice on getting ISO. You gotta pop crystals, basically, which is not always easy to do. You know, we don't have an infinite supply of crystals to get, but the best way to get more crystals is to play the arena. Play the arena, even if you're not getting the champions. You know, you still get all of the premium hero crystals, and the class ISO goes a longer way than the generic stuff that you get from questing. So, yeah, arena is kind of where it's at. That's funny. My name is Cody as well. Wait a minute. I don't know if I've ever seen the both of you here at the same time. No, just kidding. Of course I have. Wait, hold on. Recorded it, finished both in 3:15 total. What? No way. 3:15 total? For Unawakened? Was it Awakened or Unawakened? Because... Damage output is just so high. His sig doesn't really speed it up much, I don't think. He's a beast. I'm very surprised by this because Omega Red, he's not on my profile right now. Let's go take a look at him. Omega Red, his Awaken ability does a lot of damage. It's not his only source of damage by any means, but he does a lot of damage through the Awaken ability. It is at Sig 200. It's about 1,000 damage a tick. 2,000 damage a second, and I always have 10 spores up in that fight. And if I'm doing the fight in like a minute, I don't know, like a minute 20 or something like that, right? 80 seconds. I'm opening up a calculator to do this very difficult math. Oh my god, I just maximized it. But hey, I got it open, so now I might as well. All right, never mind. I'm closing the calculator. Yeah, and 80, I mean, that's 160,000 damage of that fight is coming from my Awaken ability. So I guess 5 minutes is, now that I'm doing the math on it, it wouldn't be 5 minutes unawakened, right? But, still, a lot of my damage comes from the Awaken ability here. That's pretty surprising. That's pretty surprising. The Unawakened does have like higher stats and stuff, but man, still a solid chunk of damage comes from that Awaken ability. I guess the Awaken ability matters more in content where you can't constantly be hitting and stuff. Fights where you have to rely more on the Awaken ability to deal more of the damage. Have 66k PhD. Should I pop them or save for the black market? What does the black market do again with those? I don't know if I could even see. Oh, I can see. Okay. Like these? Well, you shouldn't trade. I don't think you should trade. Well, I mean, you don't. There's not even a ton of things to do with them. They're probably worth trading in. I mean, this one's definitely worth trading in. It basically cuts the price of the PhD in half. And then, yeah, guaranteed 3-star. And then this one's super good. Well, I guess it depends on where you're at, too. I guess every title is going to have different values in here. But, you know, you use what you can in the black market. But then pop open what you don't need to use there, is what I would say. Mr. Grant, do you remember my actual name? Oh, Shark. I want to say... I want to say Tim, but that's... I wanted to say Timothy, but I think maybe I'm just saying that because... what's his name? Orange Juice says Timothy. Shark, I don't remember. I'm sure as soon as you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah. But I don't remember. I don't. My memory ain't that good. Alright, anyway, it's gotten a little bit late, guys, so I need to call it. Ron Swanson. Nope, I'm Tim. Well, Timothy is correct. Oh, look at that. Woo. Alright. Do you remember my name? Zach? I don't. Sorry. Brian, did you see the Ancient One's cape in the Elmrock post? I didn't really take a look at it. I saw that something was posted, and I didn't really take a look at it. Hold on, let me see now. Ooh. Oh, Pete, that's very cool. his cape is basically like the galaxy. What? He looks like a badass, man. Like, look at his stance. His stance is like, there's nothing you can do to mess with me. Like, he's immortal kind of thing, you know? He's got a galaxy for a cape. Pete, I might go Vishanti. I might go Vishanti, man. Yuki sending over 3 of them Polish bucks. Where are you at, Yuki? Oh, right here. Brian, there are 2 item timers now in the black market store. Maybe a revamp is coming in 3 days. Wait, am I able to see that too? There's what now? Maybe for the holidays they're gonna give something out or something. Wait, where do you see the 2 item timers? Well, like if you just clicked on something? Oh, I can't even click on it. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you mean. If I'm able to see it, maybe I'm missing it. Three days is when the 5 feature purchase something, it goes on cooldown. When the 5-star feature reset. GG, 1 at typing. Yeah, that was rough, but I think I got it. I can't see them unless you purchase something. Alright, well, I think it's what Code said, maybe. I don't know. Either way, it's getting late. Like I said, it's time to call it. You do typos so well. Sometimes. Should I save? Should I save at spend in 11 days or spend right now? Wait, huh? If you have this, I mean, if you have the sigil, take advantage of it. You know, do what you can now and later, and now and later. Now I want a now and later. Stopping now? What? Do you actually start in time or something? Abdo. I was right on time tonight. Why didn't you have a sigil? Because sigils cost money, and my account is 150% free to play. I don't know what the extra 50% would be, but it is. But alright. I'll see you guys all tomorrow, normal time. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. It's been a fun stream. Black Seraphim, thank you very much for being tonight's biggest D. I know just hearing that probably makes you happy because of some of the other things that you've said. And thank you to everyone else as well. Appreciate it. Always appreciate it, guys. Oh, yeah, that's right. Item list. Item list tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know what time exactly. Probably around like noon or 1 o'clock Pacific time. So about 12 or 13 hours from right now. But again, whenever it comes to daytime streams, guys, it's always really hard for me to say. If something else is going on the day that I forgot and I gotta take care of or something like that, then that has to take priority. So yeah. Go to work at 2, so don't start until after that, obviously. Okay, I could do that, Abdo. Don't worry. But all right. On that note, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys all tomorrow then. Good luck if you're grinding for that surfer guy. I haven't really heard anybody grinding for Surfer. I wonder if he's going to go real low. It'll be interesting to see. Maybe we just got a bunch of quiet grinders. Anyway, good night, everybody.